Hi there, it's Harinder here, holistic life coach and counsellor, helping you to bring peace and balance back into your life. Now today I'm talking about an issue that not only plagues a lot of people but also prevents many from realising their dreams and ambitions. So what am I talking about? The inner critic. We've all got one. You know, that pesky little voice in your head that berates you, demeans you and undermines you. This issue comes up regularly in my client sessions, and I often ask people what their inner voice says to them. And weirdly enough, the same stuff comes up again and again. You're fat, you're stupid, you're ugly, you're rubbish at everything, no one cares about you, no one loves you, you can't do it, you're going to fail, you're going to make a right fool of yourself, people are going to laugh at you, who do you think you are? Any of this sound familiar? Now, through my years of client work, I've realised that a person's worst enemy resides in their own head. So what can you do about this intra-conflict that causes so much misery and stops you from reaching your dreams? You could give this 5-step approach a go. Step 1, become aware. Begin by actively listening out for the negative soundtrack playing in your head. Notice your thoughts and pay attention to your feelings, as these will often alert you to the presence of your inner critic. For example, if you're working on something and all of a sudden you start questioning yourself, feel your energy decreasing, you get stuck, bored, anxious or tired, recognize that your inner critic has shown up and is talking to you. Step 2, listen. Listen to what your inner critic is actually saying. What words are being used? What insecurities are being expressed? What are you being warned away from doing? It's really helpful to write the actual phrases down because this gives you a clearer idea of what you're dealing with. Step 3, imagine a character. Give your inner critic a personality and a visual representation. I see my inner critic as a very stern-looking woman in a horrible grey Victorian outfit with a tight bun on the top of her head. She carries a cane and she glares at me over the top of her glasses. And when I become aware of the voice of my inner critic, I picture her saying these words to me. This externalizes this part of me, gives me a focus and creates some distance so that I can respond. And instead of all the nonsense going on in my head, it's now outside my head and in front of me in this image. Step 4, empathize. Move to a place of understanding with regard to your inner critic and be kind. We all know that what we resist persists, so instead of pushing your inner critic away, embrace it momentarily by identifying with it. Show it some love and empathy. Now you could do this, for example, by saying, I understand you're terrified of getting hurt and feeling rejected. I know you're trying to protect me from these feelings. Thanks for trying to help, but then move to step 5, challenge. You must directly challenge your inner critic. Call up your image and talk to him or her directly. Firmly but kindly challenge what's being said and present actual evidence to the contrary. Now, if you're being told you can't do something, then say, yes, I can do this. I've already done X, Y, and Z. If you're being told you're dumb, say, no, I'm not. I've already achieved whatever you've already achieved. And if you're being told you're not good enough, say, I am good enough. I always do my best. I always show up with a good attitude. That is good enough. So whatever statements you've identified, directly challenge them. Now you'll have to repeat this step again and again until you eventually silence your inner critic. You'll also need to continue doing whatever your inner voice was trying to stop you from doing so that it gets the message loud and clear that you're not paying any attention to it. Now we're all in this together. My inner critic always shows up on the day I record a video. The voice is very quiet now. But when I started, I had to go into a full-blown war with her. She was coming out with all sorts of nonsense. Who do you think you are? Everyone's laughing at you. Your hair's sticking out. You look stupid. There are people out there that are so much better than you. Now, when I think about what went on in those early days, it really does make me laugh. But I persistently challenged my critic, and she has quietened down now considerably. She was trying to keep me safe from ridicule and judgment. I appreciate that. But this is what I wanted to do, so I had to move past her warnings and dig deeper into my self-confidence and self-worth. When we relate to the inner critic in this way, we take away its power and we gain our own. This process takes a little effort at the start, but once you begin showing your inner critic who's boss and that you really don't care what it's telling you, it will eventually shut up and go away. And you will not only get on with pursuing your dreams, but also experience deep inner peace. Okay, thanks for watching. I hope that's been helpful in some way. And if you liked this video, then please subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell so that you don't miss any future episodes. And be sure to get onto my mailing list on the homepage of my website so you get notified of all the things that I'm doing. So I hope to connect with you very soon. And remember, take excellent care of yourself, because you and I both know if you don't, no one else will. Okay, bye for now.